Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and can anyone guess what I'm gonna paint? It's flowers. It's flowers. I'm telling you right now, it's flowers. So I have a son, Owen, who is 12, and we paint together. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings with a hand over hand method, and then I paint the rest. Now, I'm making myself paint a bunch of flowers a little bit different tonight. I usually have these vines, or the stems, not really vines, at the bottom, and then do like a pile and then done. Tonight I'm doing more of like an actual bunch, like you would hold a bouquet type thing. Something a little bit. I was looking at some of my old pictures or old paintings that I was doing, and I used to do a particular style that I haven't done in quite some time. So it's probably not going to even be close to that, but we'll see. We shall see what happens when this is done. So that is some thick paint. That was not what I was expecting. It's all right. It'll all work out. That's what I always say. It's gonna be okay. So, for the longest time, when I first started painting, roses were like one of these things that I didn't want to paint, and yet I kept painting. I kept trying to paint. And I can tell you that no matter how many times I could look at someone's roses, watch videos, do something, they're not anyone else's roses. They're my roses. They're not necessarily a rose. They're a tea rose, a different rose, a something. They're Lynn's roses. And guess what? I finally said, you know what? That's okay. That's how I make them. That is what they look like. That is what they're going to be like. That is fine. And once I let myself have the roses like this, then everything else was like, okay, it's gonna be okay. It was really something that like bothered me, like, because people have some of the prettiest roses. Like they just can do like this incredible look to them, and they just look perfect. They look beautiful. They look rosy. And that was not how I did it. Like, that just was not my style. That wasn't gonna be my style. That wasn't something that I felt like I could accomplish the way, like, it was just, I don't know. And so that is a rose. That is my rose. That is Lynn's rose. And guess what? I am so okay with it. I'm happy with it. I don't always do them. I don't always make a big deal about them, or I don't always attempt to do any connections with them or anything. But that's my rose. So the moral of that long story of whatever I'm talking about is that believe in the process. Believe in what makes this what you want to do. Believe in painting from your heart. Believe in your art, and the rest will follow. Not everything has to be perfect. That was me telling me over and over again that it was going to be okay. It is truly going to be okay what I painted, because it was just paint. It was just paint, making it into a design, making it into art, making it into something. And once I accepted that and decided that it would be more fun to just enjoy my art than to worry that it wasn't perfect, it changed. It brought me, I want to say it brought me closure, and it brought me a sense of purpose with my art, like a whole different way of looking at how I created art, how I created my paintings, and just let myself be more about the moment, more about who I was as an artist, and more about our story. Letting Owen's part of this journey be as important, if not more important, than perfection or imperfection. It truly is one of those things that's allowing me to be me. Not every day do you get to express exactly who you are. Even though we should, even though we are exactly who we are, we don't always do it. We don't always let that happen. And painting with my son, painting what was completely imperfect paintings, has changed my life. Now, I almost just made a huge mistake there. If you've watched before, you've seen it happen. I drop paint because I'm not paying enough attention to how much paint I put on my paintbrush. And that's dangerous, folks. It's very, very dangerous. So learn from me. Be careful when you are painting with too much paint on your paintbrush. So just know that you should probably kind of like look out for it, because it will happen quickly. Very, very quickly. I'm telling you. Oh, my left eye all day today has been exhausted and twitchy and sneezy or something. Like, it's just probably exhaustion, but it just does not want to play with the rest of the body. So I'm not too pleased with it, but it'll be okay. So we're getting there. We're getting someplace with something here. So, but oh, there we go. We had a lot of green in that because that came running down from the other side. So I am gonna do another rose right here. There's like so much noise outside. I'm just trying to figure out what all the noises were, but we're almost there with this. So I am I'm liking what's happening here. I need like another flower. Maybe I just need a little like, I think that's what we need, is just like a little if I can get some of this darker gold. I want, oh, see, green again. That's what happens when I pour all my colors on this little palette plate thing. So I'm liking I was gonna do a little bit more of like a thing, but I'm thinking I'm liking where this is going, so I'm just gonna kind of fill in a little bit in there. And I think we're about done. I feel like I need a couple little more green like things, because we all know I overdo the green things if you've watched anything before. But we're only gonna do just a little bit more. I think. So hopefully I can get some sleep tonight. And not wake up with this twitchy eye tomorrow. It's a little obnoxious. It's not like obviously twitching, like you can't, like when I look in the mirror, but I can feel it. So, but there we go. Okay. I think I better stop because I will pit way too many of the green thingies. So I assign O for Owen, and then I do L and B. I can't wait to see what this dries like. So there we go. Thanks so much for watching. You have a great rest of your day. Toodles!